All right, we're gonna go over the carburetor, super high level, not into too much details. This is your how you adjust your idle. This is your fuel screw adjustment. Up here is where your throttle cable will come into the top of the carb. This is your slide. It's a 40. We can go into more detail about slides later. This is your needle. And on the needle up there at the top, you'll be able to see this one says W7. All right, so in here you have your choke jet. Probably will never ever do anything with that. On top here, I'll just take this stuff off and we'll go over it in a minute. This thing here is your atomizer. This right here is your float. Underneath and what hangs from your float is a float needle. And then beside your atomizer is your pilot jet. There are numbers on there. Can't read them, but it's a 55. So we'll go ahead and start putting this all back together. This is just a high level showing you where everything is. So if somebody asks you about a pilot jet or a main jet, you know how to get to it. And put all this stuff back together just like you took it apart. So I mentioned that the float needle hangs from the float. So I don't know if you can see it there. Everything's good there. All right, this atomizer is an 8. I'm just gonna snug it up just a hair. On top of that goes the diffuser. And it goes like this. The next piece that goes on is what is referred to as a jet extender. And that's a 7. Just snug it up. Now this is the main jet. It goes in the end of that. This is a 92. It's for a junior. So none of this stuff has to be crazy tight. Just needs to be snug. You'll strip stuff out, getting too crazy with it. All right, so all that's back together, ready for the bowl to go back on, but just real quick, down in there, what hangs from the float, that's the float needle. Right here is the pilot jet, the smaller jet. You can't access it without removing this stuff. Sometimes it all wants to come out together. Even if you just spin the main jet, sometimes the whole thing will come out and you can just take it apart that way. But that's this carburetor in a very, very quick couple minute video, just brief overview. We'll have more that goes into detail about every little piece we talked about. So thanks.